What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Disobedience, which is a little romantic drama that opens this April 27th weekend. I know, all of you are probably going to be watching Avengers Infinity War, and you'll be paying tickets to watch that new Marvel movie again and again and again. I don't blame you because, hell, that's what I would do too, right? So this review is for the one or two or three of you who may be curious enough, like, what is this disobedience about? So this review is for the tiny portion of you guys out there. Um, I'm gonna do this straight up, one take, no jump cuts, no edits, short and sweet and straight to the point, just like the movie itself. Disobedience is based on the novel by Naomi Alderman. It's directed by the same guy who gave us A Fantastic Woman. I think that's the title. That Chilean movie that won Oscar this past year for best foreign language film. Um, and the stars of Disobedience are Rachel McAdams, Rachel Weisz, and Alessandro Nivola. The story is about Rachel Weisz's character, who was shunned from her Jewish community years ago because of her, I want to say, forbidden romance that she had with her friend back in their childhood. And now, years later, her father passes away, so she has to come back home to that same Jewish community. And of course, that causes kind of awkwardness, everybody looking at her with judgmental eyes. Well, where have you been all these years neglecting your father? That kind of stuff. And on top of that, to make matters more complicated, her coming home reignites the passion or the old flame that she has with her fling. And I'm sure you can tell from the posters for this film and the trailers that it's Rachel Weisz's character and Rachel McAdams' character. It's those two who engage in this forbidden sexual passion. So what's my take? Okay, my verdict is I enjoyed this film. I liked it. It's one of the steamiest, sexiest movies I've seen in recent years, but it goes even more, it goes deeper than just, the superficiality of it all. As a matter of fact, I was pleasantly surprised by the end of the screening. I was pleasantly surprised at how affirming this movie makes me feel. Kudos to the two leading ladies, Rachel Weisz and Rachel McAdams, specifically McAdams, in a role that I don't think I had seen her do before. So this is her most daring performance yet. And both ladies bared all, not just in a physical sense, but also emotionally. Kudos also to their co-star, Alessandro Nivola, whose gentle performance or gentle approach is the stuff that you envy. Like, oh man, I wish I could handle such affairs, as well as this character does. So much of Disobedience kind of speaks to the fans of erotic dramas, erotic thrillers like Basic Instinct. But as I said earlier, theme-wise, it goes much deeper than that. I love the camera work in this film, especially when it regards to the logistics of shooting in very, very small flats in London, right? I don't know if you've been to London. I've been to London. Many of the houses there, you can only move around in such proximities. So as far as the story goes, if you're wondering, Rama, does this movie make the Jewish community look bad? My answer to that is no. This does not mean, or disobedience does not mean by all means to insult the Jewish community. No, that's not the intention. As a matter of fact, you can throw in any type of other religious communities or ethnic communities, and the story or the forbidden romance can still apply. The confrontations are more calmed in Disobedience in comparison to other movies on the same level. I'm talking about maybe Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain is more devastatingly impactful. Um, so whereas Disobedience, um, even the climactic moment at the end, or how the story resolves itself, is very liberating, is very empowering, which is why I mentioned earlier affirming. Um, and so that it's one of those movies where you come out of it thinking, hey, maybe there's hope after all. If you find yourself in situations like this, because this is about cultural clash, not necessarily about liberalism versus conservatism, but more about tradition. Hey, this is how we supposed to do things. If you are part of our group, you're supposed to walk and talk this way. But Rachel Weisz's character, with her rage, she defiantly goes the opposite direction. And so what comes across as maybe oil and water, can they actually somehow maybe learn to accept each other? And that's what Disobedience, or the themes that Disobedience is trying to bring up or trying to present to you. And so that makes it also thought-provoking. Yeah, so I hope you go check it out if you can after you watch Avengers Infinity War, because I think Disobedience only opens in select theaters. But this is a very sweet, sexy, but also profound film. All right, that's my review of Disobedience. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse. And as always, please subscribe to my channel. And if you can throw a few bucks to support this channel, please do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Sign up there today and become my patrons. Let's rock this.